What's going on, guys? This is JT here. Welcome back to Skylanders. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys the Manuel B10 team that I do use, and it's actually at 100% success rate. Very easy to beat B10 with this team, especially if you have the right skill rotations and obviously the right runes on your Skylanders. Now, runes always have time to be improved, right? So I'm going to go over all the stats I have on each Skylander, also the skills and skill ups that I have, and the exact rotations that I use to get through all the waves. So the team that I'm currently using is Ember, we got Spitfire, we also got Igniter. So we'll go ahead and start out with Igniter. As you can see for stats right here, we mainly stacked attack because honestly, Igniter's not really used in this setup except for the boss, and the only skill you even want to use on the boss is not Flame Ball, it's actually Mega Slam. Now the reason why you want to use Mega Slam in B10 is because he casts Defense Down, which actually makes your Ember crit for up to like 30,000 if your Ember has the same exact stats that I do. Now one thing you'll notice is I do not have any skill ups on my Igniter, and I feel like this team might be able to full auto B10 if I do decide to skill up Igniter. I'm just not 100% if this is the direction I want to go. So let's go ahead and get into Spitfire. As for stats on Spitfire, honestly, this is the least character that you need to worry about runes on. Basically just put on whatever attack rune you got, a little bit of effect accuracy if you have it. As you can see, I have 116 effect accuracy. Let me get back to Igniter right quick because I forgot something that was insanely important. So since the only reason we're using Mega Slam on Igniter, you really don't want to use Igniter skill on any waves, but it doesn't really hurt if you do. It just costs more mana and makes the wave slower to clear, right? So since the only skill is Mega Slam, you're going to want to heavily stack, in my opinion, a ton of effect accuracy. You do not ever want the defense break to miss on the boss, right? Ever. So that's the most important thing. That's why you notice right here, I have 142 total effect accuracy on my Igniter. Wanted to make that very clear. Now I'll go ahead and show you guys the runes right quick on Igniter as well. This is probably my best rune on Skylanders. It was a purple rune that honestly, it had crit rate, attack percent, and effect accuracy. It had low rolls, but all in all, still a very good rune with 19% crit rate. However, crit rate's really not even that important on Igniter for the setup that I'm running. You can use a crit rate setup if you want. I just decided to go full on attack. So, I mean, got some defense runes. I went with a strike rune that is effect accuracy. We also got the 17% attack on this rune as well. HP rune with HP percent and attack, which is nice. Then we got a defense rune with attack, a little bit of crit rate, and some block rate in there as well, just to keep him alive from crits a little bit longer than normal. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into Spitfire. I'll show you guys Spitfire's rune. This is probably the weakest of the three when it comes to runes. No doubt about that. Just got basic strike rune in there, got a little bit of crit damage, some effect accuracy as well. Mainly want to guide towards effect accuracy. Now I only have this rune on there for the strike set. We also got strike rune 4 here, got some crit rate on it, a little bit more effect accuracy. This is a very, very, very weak rune. A lot of upgrades can be made on my Spitfire, no doubt about that. Pretty solid ward rune right here, 14% attack, a little bit of crit rate, effect accuracy, and defense. We also got this rune, which is attack, not even leveled up to 15 yet. Got effect accuracy, got some defense, and also attack on this rune as well. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into Ember. My Ember stats are pretty beast mode, in my opinion. Ember basically has the best runes in the game that I have because you really use Ember for beating B10 with this comp that I'm using. So we got attack at 7,200. We also got defense at 2,190, which is very high defense for Ember. We also got 8,460 HP, which is pretty high as well. But one thing you'll notice is we have 109 crit rate, which is a ton of crit rate, especially for Ember. And we also got 237 crit damage. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into the runes right quick. We have a Defiant Strike rune with attack percent. We also got a little bit of crit rate and crit damage on that rune. We got a crit rate 35% with 8% attack. Not the best, honestly, crit rate rune, but it will work. Now, you don't need any effect accuracy on Ember. So anytime you see effect accuracy, that means the rune can be upgraded. We have a 5-star rune here, but the only reason why we're using this rune is it does have 23% chance of crit rate, which is freaking awesome. To have anything above 20% crit rate on a rune is just absolute beast mode, right? We also have crit rate 14% on this defense strike rune as well. A little bit of attack, a little bit of HP and defense. We have this strike rune that has attack 16% and also 147 attack. Ton of attack from this strike rune. And then last but not least, this is probably my favorite rune on my account. It is the crit damage rune. It is a focus rune, which does kind of stink. It'd be a lot better if this was a strike rune. That way it could use, you know what I mean, a different rune in other places. But we'll deal with what we could get. It has 80% crit damage. Not only that, man, it has 338 attack, which is just beast mode. Also has block rate along with 8% crit rate. Very, very, very nice rune right there. So yeah, these are overall the stats. Now let's go ahead and get into how I'm about to clear these waves. So you're going to want to start out with Spitfire skill, this skill right here. It's called Speed Demon, and what it does is it casts Explode on all the enemies. Explode is very good with this meta of Skylanders, pretty much used in any B10 clear to help you clear the waves quicker than normal, right? And one thing you'll notice is the mana cost of the skill is only 1, which is very important because Igniter skills are very, very expensive, and so are Ember skills aren't crazy expensive, but having a low mana cost on Spitfire definitely helps. So we use Speed Demon for the Explode. Then as soon as we use Speed Demon on all the waves, we then automatically switch to Flamerado. This is his charge skill. It's also an AoE skill that helps out with just clearing the waves if the bombs don't actually kill anything, and the other heroes as well. So once we use, and both of these waves are ran the same exact way. You're going to want to start off with Speed Demon, then charge your skill, and then right after that, you just want to keep switching in between Ember skills. You're just going to want to go in between Samurai Combo and also Lava Impact. That's basically going to clear up both the waves. Now, for when we get to the boss, here's what you're going to want to do for the boss. You're going to want to lead out with Mega Slam. That right away puts the defense break on the boss for 2 turns. And if accuracy actually procs, it'll be for 3 turns, which is like a 1 in 20 chance for that accuracy to actually work to where it's 3 turns instead of 2. But sometimes it does happen. And when that happens, you can literally kill the boss with Ember in 3 attacks. It's absolutely insane, right? So start off with Mega Slam on the boss. And then once you Mega Slam, you're then going to want to go ahead and quickly switch to Lava Impact and then also Samurai Combo. Once you're done with these two, voila, you switch right back to Mega Slam, and then you go right back to Ember, and then use Ember's rotating skills for the rest of the entire match. So you're literally only using 3 skills against the boss. You don't even worry about Spitfire. Really, if you're running it on manual, you just want to charge up Spitfire skill. That way the game doesn't actually select Spitfire skill for you if you're running it on ×3, right? So yeah, let me go ahead and go over the skill rotation one more time. So it's going to be Mega Slam first, then switch over to Ember, use Lava Impact and Samurai Combo, come back to Mega Slam, and then back to Ember, and then rotate, and the boss will be dead. So let me go ahead and show you guys this. I will just do it on a ×2 speed. That way, actually, we don't choose any of the wrong skills, and it's done per... Actually, you know what? We could probably do it as a ×3. You know what I mean? It's quicker. Maybe I'll do it as a ×2 after the first ×3. So we start out with... Oh, wow, hold on. I gotta back out of this. Oh, it's because I'm on a different cell phone. All right, so my Spitfire skill isn't actually selected the right skill. We don't even have the charge skill on Spitfire, which could be a problem when it comes to the boss if it chooses to steal some of our mana, right? So let me go ahead and change this skill out to this, and now we are good to go. All right, let's go ahead and get back in now. Like I said, lead out with Spitfire's AoE skill that casts bombs. As soon as that skill's done, you want to then go ahead and start the charge. Then just use Ember skill in rotation and just keep switching from guy to guy. Anytime you deal damage to one of these guys, just switch to the next one. Like I accidentally let... I did not mean to let Igniter skill go off there, but sometimes you can't help it when you're on ×3 speed, right? Doesn't really matter all in all. Just make sure you get that Spitfire skill up right away. Use Ember skill. We crit for 17,000. Now, we are using Mega Slam, which... does kind of stink. That uses up a ton of mana, but like I said, you want to just keep rotating from Ember skills back and forth at this point and call it a day. Wow, our Igniter's taking quite a bit of damage right there. We don't like to see that. All right, we'll go ahead and finish this guy up. Here comes the boss. Lead out with Mega Slam. Right after Mega Slam, it's both the Ember skills, like I said. Then after Ember's 2 skills, we then lead back into Mega Slam. Just look at how much damage Ember does with that defense break. As soon as this Mega Slam comes up, wow, actually, did we get an accuracy proc right there too? That's absolutely ridiculous. So that's why this team is just so beast. I mean, that's a 2-minute and 10-second clear on B10, not even close to losing because Ember just now got his invulnerability, and that's one reason why Ember's just so strong with this composition. Now, I don't know if I showed you guys my Ember skill ups, but I do have Ember pretty beast mode, I'm not going to lie. Ember's pretty much all the way skilled up besides the Samurai Combo. So again, we're going to want to lead out with the AoE from Spitfire, follow up by both the Ember skills, and then just rotate from guy to guy to guy, right? Go ahead and start this. We'll go ahead and get the charge rolling from our Spitfire. Man, we accidentally clicked on Mega Slam, so we're going to be using up all our mana. That's too bad, but whatever. We got them all killed, so that's fine. Go ahead and lead out with the bombs from Spitfire. We started off with Mega Slam. That is really unfortunate and used up all our mana right at the start, but that is okay. So let's just keep the rotation going. Let's keep these guys dying. And let's go ahead and use Lava Impact with Ember's other skill right here. This should go... Oh, we used Mega Slam again. Of course we did. Use up all our mana before the boss. Start off with Mega Slam, which actually we missed right there. We went ahead and the game chose Lava Impact first, which isn't a bad thing. And we do got the defense break up for our next Lava Impact right here. Too bad it didn't crit. Now we're just going to want to rotate Ember skills on and off because you'll notice Ember is immune, and you're going to want to keep Ember immune as much as possible. So just keep spamming Ember skill at this point as much as possible. 2 more skills from Ember. The boss is going to die, and even if the boss crits on blow, it's not going to kill your Ember if you have Ember set up the way I do, right? So easy peasy lemon squeezy. Now,
if my dog Mila catches this frisbee, you have to subscribe. Are you ready, baby? Don't let daddy down, baby. What you got, mama? Woo! Don't forget to hit that bell as well.